on a variety of social platforms. Good morning, Instagram. Good morning, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, and etc. Today, we're going to talk about who knows who you need to know. Who knows who you need to know? We're going to talk about that in the next 19 minutes, give or take, and then Dre Baldwin's coming up. Who knows who you need to know? Craig Caruso. Happy birthday to Craig. Happy birthday, Craig Caruso, on the IG side. Today, we're going to talk about who knows who you need to know. Here's the bottom line. I'll be done in 15 minutes. This will be a very short segment. I like things short and to the point. Well, some things I like a little longer. But anyway, that's a topic for another day. Who knows who you need to know? Justin Conoco is a beloved member of the BWC community. As most all of you know, Justin Conoco is a beloved member. You should see his YouTube channel. He's here every Friday about 8 o'clock or so. He drops science like nobody other. Justin Conoco is well connected to many people. He's a top real estate agent in Canada and the world for that matter. Justin Conoco. If you know him, DM him, take a shot, let him know that I'm seeing him. Thank you, Luis, for being here on 2 platforms. Justin Conoco connected me to someone in his circle who he knows. This is a huge, very influential person. Won't say the name right now. But I was amazed and honored. I don't know what this influential person that most all of us around the world knows response will be to the connection that Justin and I are making. Hey, Julie Riga. But the fact that Justin saw it worthy enough to connect me to his friend who's also influential was awe-inspiring to me, that Justin made this introduction. And on a Sunday, as I'm in front of Burger King, sorry, Shantae, Burger King having some nice, tasty fries with spicy mayo chicken from Burger King after church on Sunday, that I'm emailing and going back and forth with this amazing, influential person, that Justin Conoco saw it worthy, saw the value of our relation to introduce me. So the message I want to bring forth today to all of you here on Instagram, on the Facebook platforms, on Twitter platforms, on YouTube platforms, on LinkedIn platforms, good morning, those watching this, is who knows who you need to know. As I look at just the segments we have today with my sister, Dr. Jeannie Snyder, I don't need to know everybody in the world because Dr. Jeannie Snyder is well connected to people who I need to be connected to, who can advance what I'm doing. I see you, Luis. I don't need to know everybody in the world who I think I need to know because I've added value mutually to Marcus Black, and he has in his circles amazing people who can take me to the next level. Thank you, Janelle. Welcome. I don't need to know everybody in the world because Stars Teen and those people who can connect to me, who can take me to the next level. I don't need to know everybody in the world because TM Hyman knows people who can connect me and take me to the next level, and I mutually to them. Are you feeling what I'm saying? So many times we are trying to get to quote unquote high profile people, and what we don't know is right in front of us is a Dr. Janie Lacey. Right in front of us is a Dre Baldwin. Right in front of us is an Angeline Moore. Right in front of us is a Maria. Right in front of us is a Babs who can connect us to those we need to be connected to. Thank you, Louise. What's up? Robert Kennedy's here. Y'all need to know Robert Kennedy, the 4th hottest black man in the world. And the 3rd hottest man in the world, Robert Kennedy on LinkedIn. Good morning, brother. Good to see you. This is the question today. Stop stretching and trying to reach quote unquote high profile people. I need to reach this person. I need to reach this author. I need to know Tabitha Brown. I need to know this person. I need to know someone on Obama's team. I need to know someone on Trump's team. I wish I could get to Grant Cardone. I wish I could get in this space. I wish I can get to that space. Stop wishing this and instead add value, serve, support, show up for, be in proximity to those you already know, and watch the connection soar as you have value. Because if you can't get the attention, add value to Heather Parody, who we all know, like, and trust, who's in this platform, who all of us has access to, if you can't make Glenn Lundy, founder of this community, of the Breakfast with Champions community, those who don't know it, If you can't impress him, make a connection to him, how can you then impress somebody, quote unquote, at another level higher? Do you feel me, people? You're trying to meet the head of diversity of GE. You're trying to meet a famous sports agent on a soccer team, and you can't even pitch your business right to Dr. Jeannie Snyder, whose voice you hear here all day long on Clubhouse. You're trying to get your TV show seen by an executive producer. You're trying to pitch your big YouTube idea to somebody, but yet you can't even get it simply, succinctly understood by Dr. Janie Lacey, who you have access to in some way. Do you feel what I'm saying? Thank you, Dr. Jeannie. This is my message today. Who do you know who knows who you know? And that was illustrated to me so eloquently with Justin Conoco this weekend. Me and Justin have never met each other before. We've been rolling together for 2 years, but we have a symbiotic spirit. How we vibrate, how our energy is, how our higher purpose is so intertwined. The only difference between us, he has a beard and knows jujitsu in real life. I don't have a beard and I pretend to know jujitsu on YouTube. That's our only difference, people. And I'm going to come back to Clubhouse in a minute. But this is the challenge I want for all of you today. Who knows who you know? Marcus Black is talking about these relationships all the time. Angeline, thank you for those fires. I see it. And I'm not saying we shouldn't stretch and reach for more, but I'm telling you, people, if you can't impress the people who are already with him, I can't make an impression on Fiona. If I can't make an impression on El Michelle, if I can't make an impression on Regina, if I can't make an impression on Nivea, if I can't make an impression on Cindy Baker, if I can't make an impression on Winston, if I can't make an impression on Sophia, if I can't make an impression on Louise Brown, who's in my IG, how can I make an impression going up the chain? How can I? I don't earn that right. I haven't deserved that right to do so. So how then do you cause people who you know to connect you to people they know? Well, a few things come to mind. Who do you want? Understand clearly, who really do you want? We often, oh my God, I want to meet Oprah, I want to meet Oprah, I want to meet Oprah. Why? Maybe you shouldn't meet Oprah. Just because she's famous, I get it. I fanboy people. I get it. But is that who you really need to meet? I'm very clear. You know how many times people said, Ramon, I can connect you with so-and-so. And I'm like, that's all right, I'll pass. Because I don't need to be connected to everybody. I'm clear on who I need to be connected to. I need to get much more clear. Then inventory your contacts. Who do you already know? Who do you already know? Are you adding value to them? Are you serving them? And not serving them in some subservient way. I mean a mutually serving way. I watch Marcus Black and Marcus Black watches me. We are two empire builders going on two gigantic boats. Different way we may do it. We in the same path. Me and T.M. Hyman, Dre, Dr. J.D., Mary Lynn's got her event. Christina's got her event. I can go down the list of the amazing people I have the pleasure and get to hang with. So am I already adding value to these relationships, serving these people, helping as I can, them helping me, because God Almighty, I need help. These past day or two, I was in the dumps, emotionally, mentally, as it were. Some discouragement, some darkness was dropping on me. I had to fight, and I'm still fighting it. Even to be here and staying here, I'm fighting through it. But it helps me being here because I know I have people to serve and people who are serving me, people who are counting on me. Not that I'm anything, because I'm nothing. But people are counting on me. We'll end this in about 5 minutes and turn back to the Clubhouse side for Q&A discussion. But this is my simple thought today. Who do you know who knows who you need to know? And understand this. Good people will introduce you to good people. I was called this past weekend. I was in an airport in Austin, I believe it was, over the weekend. I forgot where I was at. But somebody invited me to a high-ticket event. A mastermind was 15 of the most amazing people. Said, Ramon, I want to fly you there, pay for all your expenses. I just want you to come, brother, and pour into us. I couldn't quite make it. My lady couldn't come with me, and all this is a different kind of event with couples. I said, well, if my queen can't come, the king ain't coming. It's in the story, in this case. And then my cameras go a little blur there. So I text Scott Simons. Said, Scott, yo, these are people who you could probably connect with, and you may sell 10 TRXs. And that's not his only mission, but, you know, there's business people. So I text Scott Simons. We're texting back and forth, and we'll see what's up. Lo and behold, that opportunity wasn't a fit, but you get my point. Another thing I want to mention, then I'm going to turn back to the clubhouse side for Q&A and discussion. Instagram, thanks for being with me. Share this out if this is helpful. Those watching on Facebook right now, share this out if it's helpful and tag me. Share it out. Retweet it on Twitter. If you're watching on YouTube, share it out if this is helpful. If it's not, delete it. But when you look at the high-profile athletes and politicians and celebrities and et cetera who are texting each other in pictures and in back rooms with each other, I want you to understand it didn't happen accidentally. When you see Marcus Black at his next high-profile event, when you see Marilyn the journey she's on with maybe 5,000 people, if she wishes, when you see TM at the major leadership conference with John Maxwell and TD Jakes and others, when you see us soaring, when you see Christina Howard at her leadership youth summit next year that has 500, 5,000, 200 people in it, Barack Obama and Donald Trump drinking tea together for the youth, whatever you want, take your politics. When you see that happening, and you see me backstage on the dais with these people, it didn't happen by accident. It happened right here. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. When I do big events and I have a very, very famous person on the stage, and then people are looking at, how did Dr. Jenny Lacey get back there? How did TM get back there? How did Marcus Black get a selfie with, Beyonce or whoever the star of the day is? It is my event. Why? Because the relationship has already been built years ago. It didn't happen by accident. So when you want to be on the other side of the velvet rope, you need to be on the other side of the velvet rope now, right now. You need to add value now. Because as the star rises and the ship takes off, I'm not saying it's too late, really, but I'm kind of saying it's too late then because I don't know you. So when you want to build relationships, you build relationships, you get in the mud, you get in the grime, you get in the dirt right now. Right now. My name is Ramon Ray. I'm going to cut this broadcast on the IG side. IG, thanks for joining me. I know this was a quick segment, but I want to spend 7 more minutes with the Breakfast with Champions people on Clubhouse. So that's where I'm going now for the live discussion. Good to see you, Glenn. Thank you all for being here on the IG side. I value you. Please share this out if it was helpful, and I'll see you back on IG. Let me close this real quick and video share. There we go. Thank you all for joining me live on the other streams, Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn and other platforms. Thank you all so much, Robert Kennedy. Thanks for being in the house, brother. Always encouraging seeing you and your beard and your shaved, beautiful head. Let me end